Right, remember where we were? We were, fugitives, because we've just run out of a plant because our dead girlfriend went all weird on us. While still harbouring doubts about the plan, the passageway comes into view. So we're just gonna go along with it, is what I think he's trying to say. Like I said before, just keep running. Got it. Don't get caught, Kakeru, he'll get caught. I don't know what else to say, so I just give him some words of encouragement. That's not words of encouragement, that's empty words of nothingness. Please, you're more likely to get caught than I am. Kakeru smiles his usual smile. You're the one holding Serrano's precious memory data, I'm counting on you. Why are there squiggles after that? Is he really finding time in this sort of dramatic runny moment to be like, saying something cute? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, I'll definitely bring this back safely. I put my hand in my pocket to make sure it's still there. Alright, good luck. With those words of farewell, Kakeru runs right towards the right-hand passageway. The alarm is still ringing, and when I look back, I see a bunch of people closing in on me. What the hell, man? Is running away from that room really that big a deal? Yes, because they probably know what's happened. As I push my legs forward, I think back to what happened in that room. You are kidding me. Come on. I know JVNs are bad for this, but it just happened. Even people who watched the last episode 3 days ago will still remember what happened. This supposedly in-game, if you're playing this in one sitting, happened seconds ago, and we need to recap what happened. Sure! The moment Kakeru and I opened the door, the alarm started to ring and the automated plate stopped moving. The moment we left, security guards started coming after us too. That staff got... yeah, whatever. And what was that weird way Serrano started acting towards the end there? Sweet, I can see the code. That was all bollocks, we've already seen it. I mean, Christ, if you can't remember that, I feel for you slightly. I can see the corner where the passageway turns into the next building. Kakeru hasn't contacted me. That must mean he has made it out safely, or he was, or captured. I mean, let's be honest, it can be one or the other. No, let's just believe that he made it out safely. I start running towards the exit as well, but, what? Some more security guards appeared from the end of the passageway. I reflexively come to a halt. When I look back, I see my pursuers still a good distance away, but closing quickly. I am completely trapped. If I just blindly run forward, I'll get caught for sure. Shit, what do I do? At that moment, my MRD suddenly pops an AR display in front of me, telling me I have an incoming call. I fucking swear, if this is from someone we don't know telling us how to get out, this is going to be silly. It says that the call is from an unknown user, in other words, an anonymous call. Just in case you are unaware of what anonymous meant. Is it Kakeru? Since it's Kakeru, he might actually have to hide his identity. Praying he has a way out of this, I'll answer the call. Right before the end of the passageway is a path to your left, run into it. Oh my god. We're going with, like, Morpheus guiding Neo away from agents. That's how we're going with this. I've been watching you all along. What? How? I hear a completely unexpected voice on the other end. Huh? Who are you? Getting out is more important than knowing who I am right now, right? A girl's voice. Oh, sorry. Getting out right now. I'm not going to read it like that. Ignoring my question, she continues to speak in a very calm voice. I don't know who she is, but she's right. However, what if it's a trap too? There's a pretty big possibility right now. For someone to anonymously call my MRD at this moment of all times is pretty suspicious. Who is this written by? I won't force you if you don't want to. I don't have much time myself either. But there's something you need to protect, no matter the cost, right? Something I need to protect. Serrano's memories currently in my pocket. Fucking hell, they're that important to us that we've forgotten that quickly. Oh my god. Along with Kakeru, who risked himself to entrust them to me. Thinking I've given up, the guards that came from the connecting passageway start to slowly approach me. If I run with all my might, I should be able to make it to the passage this girl is talking about. Make it by the time I count down from 3. 3, 2, fuck! And we get smashed into. I run towards the passageway she told me about. It's not like I can think of anywhere else to go. If I'm trapped anyway, I might as well struggle until the very end. Though they're momentarily surprised, the guards quickly collect themselves and run after me. Those seconds of hesitation are enough for me. I reach the corner before the security guards will turn left. The moment I start to turn, a strong force grabs my right hand and pulls me forward. It turns out to be the hand of an unfamiliar girl. You know, I get some people get annoyed by being like, oh my god, this girl is clearly older than 12. She's fucking 14 at best. You tell me that girl is 16, and I will assume it's some, like, elaborate insurance scam, because there is no way she is 16. Well, not a 12-year-old helping us. Were you the one who just called my MRD? No! Who else do you think it is? No, she's just really hungry and wants someone to take her to the cafeteria to get an apple, you dumb prick. Shh! The girl puts her finger to her lips as she continues to gracefully run down the hallway, her hand still holding onto mine. Where were you planning to escape from? I plan to leave through the emergency exit in the connecting passageway in the next building. I see, you would have gotten caught that way. The hallways in this building are all designed uniformly and branch out in often to confuse intruders. What? Could you not just have better security? Like, oh, well, you know, if someone steals, it's to confuse intruder. Just build it properly and you won't have a problem. I see, now that I think about it, there were forks in the hallways that left and right when I was running, and all the hallways looked exactly the same. Moreover, all the meeting rooms are arranged in a maze-like hall layout, so if you're gonna run, stick to the inner parts of the building. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet, we're still not safe. We are indeed still not safe. Her voice is rather intimidating. I fall silent. Intimidating, of course. This way. She can't be intimidating, she's like 12. I keep running while being led by this mysterious girl. I don't know how far we've run or even how many corners we've turned now. The siren is still blaring, but at some point I stop hearing the footsteps of our pursuers behind us. They just give up, apparently. They're like video game NPCs. Where is he? Ah, fuck it, it's been 10 seconds. Dave, what about that teammate? And then, finally, this is the entrance, yes, the non-alarmy entrance, apparently. I can see the entrance hall spread out before me. There are a couple dozen people crowding the area. We've returned to the place Kakeru and I had come from. Why is the alarm going off? The entrance is locked too. What on earth is going on? It looks like we'd been running away. The entrance had been locked and all the customers trapped inside while we'd been running away. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get out this way. Don't worry, she probably knows some sort of secret code to get out. Shh, just mingle in with the crowd. The management here won't want to cause a scene with this many people around either. Okay, so are you seriously going to tell me that this girl is older than 14? If you're saying yes, I want to punch you. She's not, is she? I wouldn't even believe you if you told me. You know what, fuck it. If you told me she was 11, I'd believe you. That's how young this girl is. She also has sort of like weird hair and eyebrows and eyes that go over her eyes. I will still never to the life of me understand this. Eyebrows is one thing, but come on, her hair is going through her eyes. Look at this shit here. Look at this. It's going through. So is this here? So is this here? So is this here? It's going through their eyes. That shit's painful. This is the one time where someone's saying, oh, I have something in my eye. That's why I'm crying. It's not because I'm emotional. It's probably true. With a non-committal grunt, I follow her lead. We hide ourselves in the sea of people and wait. Eventually, the alarm finally stops and an announcer's voice can be heard. There has been a malfunction in the electrical system. Power has now been restored and all services are working once more. We are truly sorry for the inconvenience we have caused you all. You can't just say, could you? A boy did something silly to one of the phones and then ran away. The situation has been taken care of. Nothing like that, no. Just an electrical malfunction. Let him get away. The moment the announcer finishes talking, the entrance doors are open once more. This is our chance. We'll leave with the crowd of people. Got it. We follow the clamour of the crowd and leave the building. As we step outside, a lukewarm wind greets us. Oh, well, it's definitely dark, and it's actually dark as well. It's not just a dark filter over a light day. No, it's not. That's just my eyes playing tricks with me. All the people that have previously, as in it is actually dark, that have previously been trapped inside the entrance hall all start complaining at once and begin heading back through the park. The mysterious girl starts walking briskly forward, still pulling me along as if we fall into the crowd of people leaving. Hey, just who are... Just as I ask her, I think to glance back at the Connect Center to make sure no one's still chasing us, but as I turn to do so, don't. The girl pulls on my hand even harder to stop me, looking forward all the while. Don't look back. Get out of here without ever letting them see your face. Got it. Should we run? No, we'll stand out. Just keep going like this. Her declarations are calm and logical and leave no room to argue. I mean, I can't think they don't have cameras. Are you telling me that they know what the boy's clothes look like, so they couldn't look for the clothes? Hello there, we're looking for a guy in a boy, around teenage age, probably secondary school / college, you can never tell with these games, where he's wearing trainers, a red t-shirt and blue jeans. Thank you, bring him back. Like, how many people there are really going to fit that description? You just send someone out. Like, you don't cause too much of an issue. You just say stuff like, hello, sir, sorry, I just needed to ask you a few questions about what you witnessed. There you go. Easy. You suddenly get a good look at his face if he denies you. Whatever. Like, there are so many ways around this that are just being ignored. I silently obey and continue walking. Eventually, we make it to the residential neighborhood near the park's entrance. At this point, the amount of people walking around has thinned considerably. Now that we've finally gotten a good ways away from the Connect Center, I finally start to calm down. I worry about Kakeru. Did he manage to get away? Yes, probably. They're not turning him into a guinea pig yet. Can we stop for a sec? What? I was running away with my friend earlier, but we split up. He should have managed to escape before me, but I want to make sure he's alright. I see. The girl silently slips into the trees. If we've come this far, we should be okay. Hurry up and make sure your friend's alright. Got it. While calling Kakeru my MRD, I casually look around. Of course we look at the girl who led us here. What else would we do? In a death-defying situation, and I'm unsure of what my boy is doing, I look at the 14-year-old girl seductively with no nose, and... Actually, it's not a nose. She just looks like a monkey from the side. It's the way her nose sort of like... Okay, look. Look at this. What happens is the nose goes in, and then it goes back in. Out, sorry. So the nose goes out, and it goes back in, and then straight. What happens here is if it was like that. That is what's wrong with her face. It doesn't go back in. The nose is just there as some sort of point to be drawn off on. The nose is fused into her skin. We should be running away from this girl. She's clearly some sort of chemical experiment gone wrong. I look at the girl who led me here. Illuminated by the moonlight, she's looking back at where we just came from. Looking at her profile, I have no way to know what she's thinking other than just well, I don't know, probably banana. Just who is she? Why'd she help me? My call to Kakeru connects immediately. Looks like he was able to make it through the emergency exit just fine. Then why did we need the girl if he could do it? Why did we even need to split up? We eventually managed to meet up. I guess plot convenience's sake. Oh my god, he is so much taller than her. Wow, looks like you made it out okay. Who is she? She helped me escape. Her name's... I looked towards the girl questioningly, allowing her to furnish the rest of the answer. While we were waiting for Kakeru to arrive, I was too hesitant to talk to her and missed my chance to ask her name. My name is Reina. Orikasa Reina. Okay, I can call you Reina. That's as queen. The girl, or Reina as she calls herself, brushes her bangs aside. The action feels very mature, but judging from her experience, she can't be any older than us. Her face looks so innocent and young. No, she looks younger. She looks a lot younger than all of us. It's thanks to you that Hiroki managed to get out all right. Fuck, I meant Dave. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks, you saved me. I'm Hiroki and he's Dave. Nice to meet you, Hiroki and Dave. No, the other one. The other way around. Right? Dave and Kakeru, because he's Kakeru. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, why'd you help me out back there? If you gotten caught too, then... To be honest, I don't really know myself. Reina stares off into the distance as she says that. It just looked like you were trying to protect something important, Ammo. So you willingly helped two people who, like, quite clearly broke the law. Because they looked like they needed something. I'm not wildly sold, I'll be honest with you. I feel there could be a lot better reasons than that. So the person on the phone and this person were two different people, presumably. But she just helped us run out and happened to know a layout of the building. I don't know, maybe she works there. Who knows? Instead of answering her verbally, I just nod. I tell Reina what happened. At least, after I finish my story, Reina raises her eyebrows. That certainly is strange. There's definitely a discrepancy between Hiroki's memories and Serrano's memories, so to find out the truth I copied her memories. I didn't have enough time to get it all though, so it may be a bit incomplete. Great, so it's pointless! There could still be shit missing in there unless you've copied them and they're showing up as corrupted but still somehow showing like the file name. I guess you really didn't have enough time, huh? Well, I got most of it at least. You didn't lose it, right, Hiroki? Oh no, Dave, yeah, it's right here. I hand Kakeru the card containing Serrano's memory data. In order to use this information and replicate a conversation with Serrano, we'll have to hack the Connect Center and obtain the same system the phone receiver uses, or at least something that can work as a replacement. You can really replicate a system like that? I know you're pretty good, but, well, I'd say it falls into the pretty damn hard category. Because teenage hackers into the government being more clever, I don't know, this is always dumb. The thing is in teen dramas like this, when it's us against the world and the government, there's always one of you who's like a genius beyond any sort of realm of possibility. Figures. Shit, there's no way we can go back there either. At that moment, Reina, who's been listening quietly this whole time, opens her mouth. I understand what's going on now, I'll help too. Huh? How are you gonna help? I'll lend you guys my knowledge. Well, what's your fucking knowledge? I mean, you haven't even told us what you are. You could be a stripper for all we know. That's not going to help us. I mean, it will. It's good financial security, but not with the Serrano problem. Besides, there's something that's been bothering me too. Something about what Reina said now just feels off. What do you mean she's lying? Something that's been bothering you? Reina averts her gaze as if she doesn't have any intention of answering. Sorry, I guess you don't want us poking around in your affairs. It's just that we don't have much time. That's exactly why. Reina squints at me. I don't have much time either, so that's why I'm suggesting we work together. Work together on a death-defying feat, but you're not going to tell us anything about you. Great. You sound like a warrior of the internet. What do you mean you don't have time either? I can't tell you that yet. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh man, she could be a serial killer for all we know. Reina stares at me. Her gaze is steady and serious. It doesn't look like she's just playing around. Why would she be playing around? Now, let's not worry about little details. Little details. Kakeru breaks up the tense atmosphere. So if you're saying you're willing to help, then we'll happily accept. Reina, thank you. I'm looking forward to working with you. Kakeru shakes Reina's hand, cheerful as always. Likewise. Sod off, Fly. Reina offers her hand to me as well. I silently shake hands with her. At least we're not having to do some sort of awkward, weird two-kiss thing. And then you're sort of like confused, like, oh, do I go one? Do I go two? Do you just shake the hand? But if they go for a kiss, then you're shaking the hand and kissing. This is why shaking hands is easier. Central Europeans, I'm looking at you. All right, then let's move. We need to go somewhere with a power source, and it has to be somewhere we won't attract attention. They know our information since we let them check our MRDs, so we can't go home. MRDs authenticate people so they can use them to ride trains, shop, transfer money electronically, and utilize a whole host of other services. Which means every time it's used to verify something, it leaves a record that an MRD was used for this service. That serves... I'm already bored. Of course MRDs are equipped with GPS. Yeah, of course they are. If I wanted to, I could find out exactly where we are right now. Of course, this isn't information anyone could access. MRDs are designed so that they read your DNA from your skin on your arm when you put one in. That's how they confirm your identity. In addition, MRDs associate each unique DNA sequence with a specific set of characters, basically a password. The password only exists on your MRD or nowhere else. Right. You ever heard of, like, privacy invasion? So that's what this sounds like. Violent privacy invasion. Can't believe they let that bill pass in the Congress. Jesus. Or whatever it is they have in Japan. No, they can't have a Congress because they have a Prime Minister. I don't know if it's still Shinzo Abe, though. I don't know. It's Japanese politics. I just can't believe a bill like that got through. Hey, look, you can have this built-in iPhone. But we need to know your DNA for your password. It's like, oh God, what? We have iPhones still. I don't want this. However, when your MRD identifies someone as DNA, as proof, by the way, the terminal uses a hash function on your password. The hash function is the kind of filter that takes your password and converts it into a new string. Your MRD uses that hash value to unlock itself and call up your personal information. The reason why it doesn't just use the password itself is because storing the password in plain text would be a huge security risk. Of course it would. Which is why the only thing they know for sure is that on 8/26/2030, 2 people came across Serrano's memories. Though, of course, the amount of people who are authorized to do that isn't too many. I was going to say, they know it was a boy. They know it was 2 boys. They know there are bad teenagers because there were 2 witnesses. You know they're going to come into play later on because they have sprites and name. But they're looking for 2 teenage boys who'd want to speak about Serrano, and I'm guessing they could probably find out what was asked. Because they can find out if you asked about someone's death. So they can also find out whether you asked about someone's... like, what was asked, surely. So they're going to see her replies and know their name. All I'm saying is that there may be a plot hole or 2. Just a tiny, tiny little one. Oh, I know. There's one place we can go. I cover Kakeru's mouth with my hands and reflectively ducks down. I heard noises from deeper inside the park, which is why I stopped him. Reina silently taps my shoulder and points in the direction of the sound. Looking at where she's pointing, I see people holding MRD flashlights looking around the area. For anything else, we've got to get out of here. Kakeru and I nod silently and quietly head towards the park exit. You know what I really want? I really want them to just sort of like hands in their pockets. They don't care. It's just a normal Wednesday evening for them. It's fine.